Hello, Bridget. How are you doing? And anybody else that's here already? We're gonna play some West of Loathing tonight, and it's gonna be great. Oh, yeah, I'm ready for this. Let's see where this adventure takes us. If I remember, yeah, okay, we're at the Snurkus at present. The muscly clown still doesn't want me to be in here. And I'm wondering what my options are right now. I'm glad you've been looking forward to this all day. I have been looking forward to this also. And it's here. We're doing it. It's time. Do I need a balloon, maybe? Hey, dude. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. Wait. Or is the same clown as before? He looks identical. Is he following you around? Talk to the clown. Talk to all the clowns? Okay.
Howdy there, fella. Interested in a toy balloon?
How much are there?
For you, just 30 meat.
What colors do you have?
Oh, well, just take a look.
Red. They're all red. That's funny. How... How do you make them float like that?
Why, there's nothing to it. Heck,
They all float round. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. I'll take one. Sure. Why not? Why not? I'll take one.
alrighty then, here you go.
Anything else I can do for you? Can you tell me more about the circus?
Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. What would you like to know?
Oh. What are your traveling plans? This place you set up is kind of a, what do they say, what are your plans? Kind of out of the way. What are your plans?
Haven't decided yet. That's why we sit down somewhere a bit more rural. Keep things relatively quiet while we scout around, get the lay of the land and all.
Where'd you travel from? What's your previous stop? Was your previous stop interesting?
Oh, northwestish, or a little hole in the ground. Kind of a place you wouldn't have heard of.
You wouldn't have heard of it. Oh? Why is everyone working here a clown?
Oh, it's tradition. When the, what do you call 'em, rodeos stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took their jobs at circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it's just become a normal thing for the carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say.
Who's this Barnaby Bob guy?
Oh, the boss is a real famous showman, though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him round here. Got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's the real highlight of the carnival.
Alright, see you around, clown.
Catch you later, like an alligator.
Wander off. The clown blows a slide whistle against your approach.
Fool! Step right up, fella, and step up and try one of the world's newest candy sensations.
What is it?
Cotton candy, the finest in several senses of the word. Spun sugar created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy, it's like eating butterfly dreams and kitten wishes. Food.
That wasn't good. That noise was bad. So it's actually made of cotton?
What? No! Cotton isn't digestible. no matter how much chocolate you cover it with.
Found that out the hard way, did you? Actually, that's what it would be. How do you make it? He pats a metal box and wide funnel with a wide funnel coming out the top.
This little machine right here. Can't tell you how it works as much as I'd like to brag. It's a trade secret.
It's meant to be a whistle noise. I know what it is. But I can't make a slide whistle noise by whistling, and also my whistle's not great right now. You invented it?
Not as much. A couple dentists down south were the first ones. Dentists, go figure.
I tried my best.
But after hearing about it, I managed to figure out how it works. Made a few improvements with my design too.
Now I'm really curious.
Sorry, fella. These secrets in this box are for nobody's eyes but my own. I'll be happy to sell you some cotton candy, though.
How much does it cost?
Just 300 meat.
No. That is entirely too much. Ah, fuck it. YOLO. Sure. I've got a buttload of meat anyway. The clown puts the slide whistle down on the counter, ducks underneath, and comes back with a paper cone, which he holds on the mouth of the metal box. He pulls down the lever, and the machine makes a thin, squealing sound as glittering white spun sugar collects around the paper cone in a fluffy cloud. Here you go! Enjoy! Alrighty. Cold drinks.
Howdy, sir. Care to treat yourself to a nice cold soft drink?
You said you're selling them in bottles?
That's right. Got the newfangled crown cork bottle caps and all.
What kinds do you have?
I got root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla.
Hello, Darren. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sarsaparilla. You make all the drinks yourself?
If you're asking if we have a wagon dedicated to brewing and bottling three different kinds of sodas in our traveling carnival, no. We stock up as we pass through large towns.
Ah. How much are they? 205 meat. 205? It's for the deposit on the bottle. Alrighty. I'll take it.
Root beer, ginger beer, or sarsaparilla?
Sarsaparilla. What is that? Sarsaparilla? Is it sarsaparilla? I don't know. I'm learning things. Gosh, root beer, ginger beer, or sarsaparilla, sarsaparilla? I've never heard of what that is. I've never heard that before. Goodness gracious. Let's go with root beer.
There you go. Enjoy. Red Hots, calls the clown behind the food stand. Red Hots, footlongs, and 2 kinds of mustard.
There's a small sign that says lost and found. Talk to the vendor. The clown grins and gestures to his little charcoal grill behind him.
Howdy, sir. Interested in a hot foot-long sausage?
Alrighty then. It's similar to root beer, but made of a different root. Ah, okay. And how is it pronounced, do you know? Because I do not. much are they? I should have gone a little bit. Here, hold on. I didn't do the right. I didn't do the conversation right. What are they made of? What do you mean? They're pork. What else? What else do you make sausage out of? Regular pork or long pork? The clown gives you a long, chilly look. I'm sure I don't know what you're implying, sir. How much are they? I'll just take it. Fine. Fuck it.
Thank you kindly, sir. Here you are. Help yourself to condiments.
You got an item. Clown sausage. Now, the name clown sausage does have a certain implication behind it. Okay. I've talked to you. Let's talk to you.
Howdy there, fella. What you have here is a game for sharp eyes and quick reflexes. Hope you won't take insult if I suggest one of the other games might be more your speed, but you're welcome to try your luck all the same.
What's the game?
Well, it's the wall behind me has got a bunch of thick-skinned underinflated balloons. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition. And your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working.
What? That's an unusually honest sounding description.
I've discovered that making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it.
What's the prize?
A ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out. So, it's a rare catch, my friend.
Dang it. I already talked to you. Oh. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. Wait, is this the same clown as before? He looks identical. He's following you around.
Howdy, fella. Anything else I can do for you?
Oh, can you tell me more about the circus?
Really?
Oh, I already did that. I already did all this. Hold on. There must be more to you, right? Weren't you on the other side of the midway just now?
Nope, that's the other balloon guy. We dress alike, and use the same face paint. Did we fool ya?
He grins and gives you a big, exaggerated wink. I see.
Anything else I can do for you?
I'm good, thanks. Okay, already did you.
Well, howdy there, fella. This game's a challenge for strength. I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you might prefer one of the other games. If you care, if you'd care to try your luck, though, I certainly wouldn't stop you.
What's the game?
Simple as can be. Just take the big mallet here and hit the lever with the lever under the bell and ring the bell. You win.
What's the prize? Barnaby Bob's butthole.
Barnaby Bob's butthole.
Who are you? There's a kid here searching around with a sad look on his face. Talk to him. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents?
I lost my lucky bottle cap. You didn't see it anywhere, have you, sir?
No, but I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like?
It's shiny steel, and it's on a little chain.
Okay, I'll let you know if I find it. Goodness. Is that anywhere, like, in the world for me to click on, or am I gonna have to do a thing to make that happen? I have talked to each clown. Each clown I have spoken with. And each clown has told me its story. However, I still feel incomplete. Hello, Wiley, how you doing? I already looked at the eggs more closely, unless that didn't save. Ask a question. Okay, so I did that. Have a closer look. You see several shells of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern of colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to one of the shelves says clown eggs. I already read that. Oh, inspect the eggs more closely. Since the clowns distracted, you take the opportunity to get a little bit closer and look at the eggs you noticed. You notice two things about them. Firstly, they are too large to be chicken eggs, and you have no idea what kind of eggs they are. Secondly, they've all been broken and very meticulously glued back together. They almost look like they've been reassembled after something hatched out of them. You quickly step back as the guard clown returns. He gives you a fair amount of side eye, but doesn't have anything to say. Leave the chat. Yeah, I did that. And talk to the balloon boy again? Maybe it just didn't save. Earlier you told me there's another clown with the same face paint.
That's right, other balloon seller.
Except I looked at the clown eggs on display in the sideshow, and there's only one egg with that pattern. It's supposedly a taboo for a clown to use another clown's makeup.
Say, you're real sharp. Better watch out you don't cut yourself.
I'm doing alright, Wiley. I'm a little tired, but I'm gonna make it through. We're gonna do the shit. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So, what's the deal?
You're right. There's just me. I walk around the midway and sell balloons at both ends. When people ask, I like to have a little fun with them.
So you're not actually following me on?
Why would I need to do that? You aren't dangerous or anything, right?
Right.
Anything else I can do for you?
I already did this. Yeah, I already did all those questions. Okay, so now it's time. The clown crosses his arms and grunts when you approach.
Ticket, please.
Ticket for what?
Barnaby Bob's Stunt Spectacular.
What's that?
The boss does a show.
Yes?
Yeah.
What kind of show?
Knife tricks mostly.
Here's my ticket.
Okay. Go on in. Show'll start soon.
He enters the stage area. Cool. Alright, here we go. Here we go. These benches must be for the audience. Same muscular clown that was guarding the entrance is... Okay, I'll sit over here. You take a seat in this mat. And a smattering of other patrons. Other patrons appear and sit down as well. After a minute or two, there's a crash of cymbals, and a clown runs in from backstage and from the backstage curtain and jumps up on stage. In contrast to the other clown's colorful clothing, this is a relatively simple black wool trousers and tight and bright crimson shirt under a pale tan leather jacket with fringe on the sleeves and a red heart painted on the shoulder. His face paint is plain white without any color accents, contrasting his curled black mustache and thin goatee. A snappy silk top hat with a rakish tilt tops off his outfit. He doffs his hat and bows with a deep theatrical flourish, and the small audience claps politely. Clap.
Alright. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And welcome welcome one and all to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow. I do not know if this is the voice I started doing, but this is where I'm at now. Hope you've been enjoying the attractions and distractions of our little traveling carnival. And now it's time for our star performance and a main attraction. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for a loud drum roll starts and and he gestures to the curtain, and the cymbals crash again. The clown puts his hat back on and chuckles. Me, Barnaby Bob. Applaud. Much obliged, much obliged. What the fuck is this voice? Okay. You're far too kind. Why, I haven't even shown you anything yet. With a laugh, he flips his large bow tie knife in the air. You didn't even see where he pulled it from. The knife glitters as it spins. He catches it and flips it in the air again. Again, this time catching and balancing it on its point. Balancing it on its point on the tip of one of his fingers. He holds that pose very still for a moment, then jerks his hand out of the way. The knife thunks into the wood of the stage floor, deep enough that he has to give it a jerk from side to side before he can yank the blade free. Yeah, did I not say bow tie knife? Oh, Bowie knife. Sorry, Bowie knife. I can't read. I'm doing so good. I read it wrong on the chat and here before I finally realized what you were talking about. Yeah. He winks broadly to the audience. Wouldn't be any fun if they weren't sharp, would it, ladies and gents? Clap. He pulls two more knives from his jacket and begins a flashy and elaborate knife juggling act. 3 spinning blades somehow turn into 4. Then his hat is added into the mix, floating lightly around the cascade of knives without a single scratch. He finishes the routine by catching 2 of the knives in each hand and allowing his hat to fall nearly to the ground before catching it on the tip of his boot and kicking it back into the air on the top of his head. Applaud. Now there's some applause, I believe. I believe I've earned. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's took a lot of hats to get where I am today. He chuckles and adjusts his hat back to its original rakish tilt. Now for the grand finale. For this, I'll need a volunteer from the audience. A few hands go up. Barnaby Bob ignores them all and looks directly at you. How about you, sir? Okay. Okay. Good. I like a brave one. Step right up on the stage here and give me your name, please. Billy the Clay. It's a real pleasure to finally meet you, Billy the Sneaky Clay. Oh, he used my middle name. 'Cause Sneaky's my middle name. Step up onto the stage.
A couple of clowns haul a large wooden panel with about 7 feet tall and 4 wide up on the stage. They stand it up vertically behind you and stay there, holding it steady. It has 2 holes in it slightly above waist level, and a lot of knife marks. Press your back flat up against the wood, please, and put your hands through the holes. You do so. The holes are just a fraction too high, so it's not very comfortable. And then one of the clowns pulls your arms back tighter and ties them together with rough hemp, so it becomes more uncomfortable for a variety of reasons. It's not suspicious at all that he knows your middle name that you never told him. No, not suspicious at all. Of course not.
Don't worry. This is just to make sure you don't make any sudden and unexpected movements. We wouldn't want that, would we? Fret not, son. Everything's under control. He steps up close to you and adjusts your collar and brushes a little dust off your shoulder. My control. My control. You know, Billy, we get a sharp customer through here from time to time, but my, you're the sharpest I've ever seen yet. However, I'd bet a shiny silver dollar I've got something up my sleeve that's even sharper. His pupils narrow to vertical slits as he grins at you, revealing a row of pointed yellow shark teeth. Lovely. As he turns away, you see that the heart on the shoulder of his left jacket is drawn with an arrow through it. The word mom. It doesn't look painted on. Free your hands. You struggle a little with your arms, but it's too tightly bound. The rough hemp rope digs into your wrists. Barnaby Bob strolls to the other end of the stage and turns to face you. Now, don't you worry. This will all be over soon. Just don't move. He has a knife in his hand and gives it a few twirls and flips. Light reflects from the blade and glitters in his eyes. Without turning, he hurls it at you. Thunk! The knife hits the wood before you can even blink. A hair's breadth from your left ear. I'ma stare him down. Barnaby Bob grins as the crowd applauds. Another knife appears in one hand and an apple in the other. He tosses the apple to one of the stage hands, who carefully balances it on the top of your head. Time for the old William Tell routine. A bit of a cliche, perhaps, but there's a reason it's a classic. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Take a deep breath. The crowd watches with rapt attention as he flourishes the knife, spinning it and flipping it behind his back, and faster than you can register, thwack! Cold apple juice dribbles into your hair and down the back of your neck. 2 for 2! What do you say, Billy? Shall we go for one more? Stare him down. Barnaby Bob pulls another knife and gives it a quick stropping across the pale leather sleeves of his jacket, then whips a colorful spotted handkerchief from his pocket and blindfolds himself. This time his smile is much colder. I advise you to watch closely, Billy the Clay. But since you're the only one of us who can. Watch closely. The crowd laughs. The crowd laughs, but you don't really hear it. The knife spins in his hand. This time, either because of the adrenaline, or because he's actually moving slower.
You can see the motion of his arm as he throws it. He twists his wrists and in an odd way that you don't think he did before. The knife is flying at you. The knife is flying directly at your right eye. And we've been playing it this way the whole time. Don't move. The knife incredibly swerves at the last possible moment. Thunk! You can feel the wood shake from the force as it stabs into the board. The metal is cold against your right cheek. The audience erupts and cheers as Barnaby Bob removes his blindfold and pumps his fist triumphantly. One of the stagehand clowns unties your wrists and helps you get your arms out of the holes. Bob takes your hand and raises it in the air victoriously. "Well now, ain't he a good sport, folks? And as brave a target as I've ever had. Take a bow, Billy the Clay." Take a bow. You bow, and the cheering crowd carefully keeps your. You bow to the cheering crowd, carefully keeping your eyes on Barnaby Bob. He bows as well and removes his hat with an elaborate flourish. And then he takes a slip of paper out of it. "And as a token of appreciation, I'd like to give our star volunteer a gift. A year's supply of dynamite. Use it in good health." As he hands you the coupon, the clown leans in closer to your ear and whispers, "This was only a warning. This was the only warning you'll get, boy." You got an item. Coupon for a year's supply of dynamite. Bob has so many points in intimidate and apparently sleight of hand. Yeah. Barnaby Bob waves and blows kisses at the crowd as you climb down from the stage, and then he disappears through the backstage curtain. The audience gradually disperses. Phew. Cool, I got a year's supply of dynamite, I guess. How did he know? Redeem it. You find the nearest authorized dynamite retailer, and trade the coupon for the explosives you crave. You get an item, a year's supply of dynamite. Dynamite. 1 year is stenciled on the crate in an official-looking typeface. Contains enough dynamite for a whole year. Okay, but like, how much dynamite is enough for a whole year? How much? I can visit him backstage if I want. I do want. This way, I guess? Okay. Here we go. This trailer is probably Barnaby Bob's office. The wagon is old, but maintains a brass plaque on... but well maintained. A brass plaque on the door reads Barnaby Bob, confirming your suspicions. Peek in the window. You see Barnaby Bob sitting at a desk. He seems to be inspecting a large map, but you can't make out any details from here. Not as much as you'd hope. Oh, there's never enough dynamite. But you will need a year's supply of dynamite for a quest. Oh, okay. Okay, I've been with Barnaby Bob. I've kind of been playing a sort of like badass dude who don't take shit from nobody. Do we want to kick in the door rudely or knock on the door politely? Let's knock on the door politely. You knock on the door. "Come on in," Barnaby Bob calls. Enter. "You! Here I thought I made myself perfectly clear the last time we met, and yet you knock politely and walk straight into the lion's mouth. You are either extremely brave or an extraordinarily foolish boy." I did not choose to kick the door in, but if you kick it, it will be my first scene. Oh, darn it. I should have done it. I bet the only thing that changes is instead of saying you knock politely and walk straight into the lion's mouth, you kick the door in and walk straight into the lion's mouth. I bet it's the only thing that changes. Both, I might hazard to guess. You've got some questions that I've got some questions that need you've got some questions that need answered. And you think I'm going to answer them? If I didn't find you amusing, I'd have vanished you off the face of this earth for what little you know already. I appreciate that, but I can't just leave this situation unresolved. What curiosity did to the cat is going to seem like a Sunday picnic compared to what I'll do to you if you anger me, boy. Go ahead and ask your questions, but bear in mind I already gave you fair warning. Okay. Who are you? The clown smiles sarcastically at you. Why, I'm Barnaby Bob, at your service, sir. No, what, I mean. If my estimation of your intelligence was not entirely off the mark, you already know the damn answer. You're wasting my time and yours, and you have precious little. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. How are you doing? What are you plotting exactly? Bold as brass you are. If you think I'll answer that, you've got another think. Is that proper? I think that's wrong. I don't care. You got another thing coming, boy. Don't try my patience. What are you doing here? Straight to the heart of the matter. Well now, I had you pegged for a clever one, so why don't you tell me? You're on a murder spree, you're here because of the clowns. Goodness gracious. I don't know! Oh, because of the cows, sorry. Here to take over? Now, why would we want to do a thing like that? Well, to rule? Kid, my kind have existed since before the earliest ancestors figured out how to crack open a coconut. If we gave a damn about ruling you, don't think we'd be doing it. Don't you think we'd be doing it already? Just imagine the pain in the ass it would be. The bureaucracy, the rebellions, the familiarity. Clowns feed on fear, boy. Familiarity is that is the antithesis of fear. Ooh. Remember the tannery? It's the okay, alright. You're here because of the cows? Perhaps you've got a brain rattling around in that skull after all, boy. That's correct. The cows came home, as you say, and we followed them. Why? Why? Don't disappoint me now. Now that you've impressed me, kid. Think about it.
your age-old enemy that you've been fighting since time out of the mind. Wow. Since time out of the mind since time out of the mind ups and leaves. No farewell, no postcard. Wouldn't you want to know what the hell was going on? You don't know? Dear, oh dear. I've gone and said something I probably shouldn't have. Buddy, you're treading on some dangerously thin ice right now. I hope you're thanking your lucky stars that I consider you to be essentially insignificant. Yes, the opposite of what I said. Well, make it good, Billy the Clay. Make it good. Sorry. I can hear those gears ticking in that 3-pound dog's dinner you call a brain, son. Now it's my turn to ask a question. How are you going to convince me that I shouldn't just make you disappear like a fart in a tornado? Well, make it good, Billy the Clay. Make it good, because you got one chance at this. You need me? Doubt that. I have friends in high places, dangerous friends. Be a waste of your time. You've already wasted so much of my time, boy. I think I can spare a little more. But it is rare that I get to have such a diverting conversation. So I'm going to be merciful. Why, I will allow you to leave here standing on your own 2 legs, but you will not be returning. If I ever see your face again, boy, I will nail it to my wall and put you to work as the newest member of my freak show. He calls for the guard clowns and has him escort you back to the midway. You end up face down in the dirt outside the stage entrance. Stand up. Alright. Is that about all with the carnival? I'm gonna assume yes, because I would like to move on. I told him he needed me. I did not get this result. What happened when you said that he needed you? Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna roll out because I'm a little bit sick of the clowns. There's a sad child with a minor question. I saw him. Was able to sell him cow parts. Oh, well, that would have been nice. Oh well. Oh, wait. The Lost and Found is here. I'd like to see the Lost and Found. Oh, sure thing. What'd you lose? A lucky bottle cap. The clown pulls the wooden box out from underneath and looks inside. Appears you're in luck. This one yours? He puts the box on the counter and you see and turns back to his grill at the moment. For you to see and turns back to the grill for a moment. Look inside. I guess I should do the right thing. I could have taken something that might have been useful, but I guess I'll do the right thing.
Hi, sir. Did you find my lucky bottle cap?
This the one?
That's it. Thank you, sir.
No problem, kid. Now get the fuck out of my face. Actually, can I look at the lost and found again and steal something? I had to check the lost and found. My pocket knife. Oh fuck. Only pocket knife. You know what? I lost all that shit. My handkerchief. Give it to me. You know what? I lost my sniffing salts too. Give it to me. Now I am the king of the lost and found. I am the king of the lost and found. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, let's just go to the railroad. Fuck it. You find a flyer for a dynamite store up north. It's charred around the edges like it got blown here by an explosion. You mark the address down on your map. You discovered a new map location. Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dare House. Go there now. Let's go to Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dan House. Dare House. Butt House. Now, question. Am I able to use the year's supply of dynamite, or is it just an item? Do I need dynamite? I guess you did tell me there's never enough dynamite. Yeah, I'll just take the dynamite. Alright. Now I have 21 things of dynamite. You can use it or use it for a quest. Okay, I'll save the year's supply of dynamite for the quest. Some thwack thwack noises lead you to the site. And the site of a goblin chopping down a large cactus. When it sees you, it waves its axe at you threateningly and makes some angry-sounding noises. Hey, it's a human person. Hey, human person, away to going. It's my cactus. It's mine and not yours. Talk to Goblin. I do love Master Pump. Master Pump is the best horse in the universe. Hello. How are you? Hello. How are you? I will not your cactus taking. Good. Yes, good. Hello. Why are you two chopping a cactus down? Why? What a lot of uses. To building, to burning, to eating, little toothpicks. Ask if it has any food. You have any food to having? Food? Yes, a guffin. A guffin I to having. What's a guffin? Goblin bread. It's gray and damp and gray. Here. I was going to try to convince you. To give it to me, but I'm not sure I actually want it. Wanting it. Sorry, you two having now. Yours. You got an item. Guffin. I gain 11 experience. Other Equins wish they could be half the horse Master Pump is. Alrighty. What's up, homie? This guy never put in charge of the switch. He's too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Ask him where he got it. Say, that's a nice watch. Where did you get it?
I bought it from this gal. Bought it from this gal what runs a store down south of here named Button Willow McSomething.
Where's the store exactly? He's like the horse version of Pete, yeah.
Oh, you can't miss it. It's right in between the cactus and a different cactus.
He points to a spot on your map. You discover a new location. Button Willow McKittrick's store.
Thanks. Don't mention it.
Don't mention it. I guess we have to look into that. Which of the silly walks is your favorite? Gosh, I'm not sure yet. This one's nice. I like the one where he scoots around on his butt. I have to go there now. The one where he scoots around on his butt makes me laugh quite a bit. Off to one side of the trail, you see a covered wagon with a small family of settlers who look upset. You folks okay?
We're on our way to Dirtwater, but our wagon went and broke down on us.
That's rough. You're liable to get attacked by bandits out here, or snakes, or coyotes, or I know it says coyotes. Or coyotes, or ghosts, or other things that basically live exclusively on stranded travelers. Isn't there something you could do to help us? Give them a ride to Dirtwater. Alright, I'll give you a ride. Wait a minute. You've got 2 horses hitched to this wagon. Why don't you just ride the horses? What? You know how to ride horses, don't you? Just ride to Dirtwater. But these are cart horses. Oh, for the love of... Help them ride to Dirtwater. You help the confused settlers figure out how to sit on the backs of a cart horse, and lead them back to Dirtwater on a rope. I gained 10 experience. Okay, saddled up. A skeleton approaches you in that jittery stop-motion-y way. that jittery stop-motion-y way that skeletons do. Spooky, scary skeletons. Judging by its hat, it appears to be the skeleton of a beanslinger. You remember the classic saying, old beanslingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterwards. Outfucks it. The skeleton hisses and clacks at you and holds up its can of beans, preparing for some terrible spell. Whoa, hold on a second. What kind of beans are those? The skeleton pauses and looks at the can and turns it around so you can see the label. Aw, geez, you can't use those. These are full of nitrates and sulfur dioxides. Do you know what that stuff does to your bones? The skeleton looks gassed and shuffles off to research some healthier bean options. Wonder bar. What you got, homegirl? The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she has for sale. Take a look. Ooh, advanced beancraft. Gimme. Gimme. Bar of soap, can of oil. Tequila. Bum, ba-da, ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, bum. Ba-bum-ba-ba-ba-bum, bum. Ba-bum-ba-ba-ba-bum, bum. Ba-bum-ba-ba-ba-bum, bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. 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 Tequila. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Yeah. I'll take a... I don't think I have a hammer either. Yeah, I'll take a hammer. Fuck. I needed this. Give me those needles too. Hell yeah, alright. I think we're down to fucking clown now. Let's rule school. Actually, we need to... Ah, God fucking. God fucking. You know there's a bunch of places where that hammer would be useful, right? That I haven't been able to use it now. First off, here we go. Advanced beancraft. There's a poem scribbled in the margins, whose words are keep shifting and changing. Uncanny presence. A perk that provides resistance against elemental damage. Ooh. Bean Wall, a spell that can create a wall of beans to protect and cover from ranged attacks. Wary, a skill that increases maximum AP. Yes, please. Yas, queen. Afterwards, you narrow your eyes and burn the book. Didn't trust that book. Wiley, stop it. You got a skill. Foraging. Unfortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeeze the book into book juice, which it turns out isn't a real thing. What? What? I know he'll never stop. I'm fully aware of this. Yes, book juice. It isn't a real thing. I too like this game. So is anything that I got from that fucking carnival useful, or just kind of a bunch of nonsense? Harvest. You got an item. Hot coffee. I don't know how that happened, but thanks, I guess. Alright, be safe, make new friends, enjoy your food. Can of kerosene, sulfur match. Oh hey, what's this? A lodestone ring. Ooh. Yeah, the smelling salts are good. You're right. You're right. What does this nasty ring do? It's not particularly. I already get way too much meat. Okay, the food's alright. I already get way too much meat, and the skill gains are nice. We'll keep those where they're at for right now. I'm not gonna go around goddamn everywhere. Let's head to the railroad. Someone left a bundle of dynamite on the ground. You approach it cautiously, verifying that it is neither wired to a detonator nor connected to an actively sparking fuse. What an odd and dangerous thing for someone to leave just lying around. I take it. I got 3 dynamite. Yeah, the quest stuff about the clowns is the main thing. Yeah. Let's get on the railroad. You approach a beleaguered-looking man with tiny glasses. You approach the beleaguered-looking man with the tiny glasses. Howdy there. Who's in charge of this outfit?
I'm being charitable. I'd say that fellow. Yeah, if I'm being charitable, I'd say that fellow over there is in the white hat is the foreman. He points to the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not, well, then I'd say that paperbacked idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fellow that you're looking for. Alrighty. Thank you. Yep, we got it. Alright, you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You want to know something? I love trains.
Oh.
Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose, to take on management of this rail line. I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned?
What's that?
Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in your ass you will ever imagine. You wanna help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models.
Swell. That poor man on the white hat. Yeah. I guess I'm the boss now. I guess I'm the boss now? The man looks you up and down.
Well, I suppose you can't be any worse than the last clown.
He extends his hand.
Name's Smee. I'm your assistant.
What's the situation?
Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing the giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it, even if we had the months it'd take.
Any ideas?
Well, by calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite, a whole year. a whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies, just such as this one. But a pack of for emergencies such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it all. Sneaky little varmints. He's certainly Captain Hook's sidekick. Dang, he's missing. Seriously, where is Captain Hook? Where is Captain Hook when there's something that is thematically appropriate for him to enjoy? Alright. I'll get it back for you. Glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up over in Gustafsson Gulch. What the fuck? Gustafsson Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way, especially if you plan on going in guns blazing. Methinks Smee would be the train station master. We don't need that specific dynamite though. Any you can lay your hands on will be fine, so long as there's enough of it. So long as there is enough of it. Okay. Question. Do we want to go there and get some XP? Or do we want to just go? 'Cause we've spent a lot of time in this side of the game, and there's all this over here that we have not touched just yet. I love their three faces. Look at them. You want lots of dynamite? All the dynamite? Fine, I'll go. I'll go. I want to make a parody of the Gaston song from Beauty and the Beast. And about Gustafsson Gulch, but I know nothing about it, so I can't. Well, we're about to go! Fight. I don't care. I'm not reading it. Uh-huh. Wonder Bar. Yep. Go directly to hell. Eat my beanie dick. Eat my big sticky beanie dick. A fancily dressed goblin steps forward. Hi! Hello! Being a mayor, welcome. Now, going away, please. Your triple threat trio. I like the three hands. It's great. Can I not coming in? Sorry, only for goblins being. Very private. Outthink him. This is not very nice. Don't you want to fostering better of a human-goblin relations? Could being new human ambassador, and you go to human town being their goblin ambassador? Guessing that might be good idea. Diplomatics, yes. Okay. Beanie and big sounds like contradicting descriptive terms. Shh. Shush, 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 shush. Calm yourself of such things, Wiley. Calm yourself. Hi, Alex. How are you doing?
The mayor shakes your hand and starts walking towards Dirtwater. Good. I bet Dirtwater's gonna be dead when I get there. Here, quiet wrestler. Leave it alone. Lockpick. I found goblin sandwiches! You press your ear to the door and hear somebody delivering what sounds like lines from Hamlet, except in goblin tongue. From this vantage point, you also notice a sign next to the door reading "Backstage entrance here." It begins with an arrow pointing to the back of the building. Head backstage. You sneak backstage and watch the play from behind a curtain. Not only is it a goblin version of Hamlet, it's also been rewritten as a one-man show. To being or not being, to being or to not being. Oh, that is a question. Could it better thinking to suffering a crazy things and arrows, or fighting so many bad things for stopping them because fighting, to dying, to sleeping, hey, dreaming maybe, but oh, problems. If dreaming crazy when living, what dreaming having after dying? Wow, pretty weird, probably. You watch for a while. The bits where the actor has to do sword fights with themselves are pretty entertaining. You gain 22 experience. Harvest. Oh shit! I got cactus beer! That's gonna turn me into a cactus. You listen to the door, you don't see anything. Unlock it. Oh, you enter what turns out to be a cafe. A reconstruct of a few cups of chicory from the leavings of various dirty cups and sinks, not stinks, sinks. You stop to wonder why the cafe won't be open at this time of day. You see a schedule posted on the wall. Sure enough, it says somebody named Gene is supposed to be working this shift. He always was a shiftless layabout, that Gene. I don't get that joke, I'm sorry. I apologize. If somebody would like to explain it, I do not understand it. You do not hear anything in here. The shack contains a bed and a desk. I love this! I love this right here! Investigate the bed, investigate the desk, investigate the outdoors by leaving. Still sickly, not as bad as I may have made it sound. Simply don't want to stream while my nose was stuffy and runny and my voice was crap. Yeah. Oh, that's just it. It's just the word play. It's not a pop culture reference. Alright, that's fine. See, I thought there was something deeper to it than just the... Never mind. It's made of cactus logs, with blankets made of woven together cactus needles. That can't be comfortable. Investigate the desk. The desk is strewn with folders. You notice that one says Important Secrets on it. Read the important secrets. You learn a variety of secrets. Though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is that there is a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105 in the storage hut. 69105. 69105. 69105. 69105. No sound coming from inside? Check it out. Look in drawer 69105. Keep digging around. Look in random drawers. There is nothing in the drawer, but you find an old lollipop stuck to the bottom of the drawer above it. You got an item. Gulch Goblin Lollipop. Keep looking. Look in a more random drawer. This drawer has a sandwich in it. It must have been filed under sandwich. Keep looking. Look in an even randomer door. This one contains a rolled up pair of terrible pants. What makes pants terrible? I feel like pant beauty is in the eye of the wearer, and the eyes of the ass that wears them. The idea of asses having eyes has terrified me so, and I've brought it upon myself. So, yeah. That's something I'm gonna have to live with now. That's in me now. Keep looking. You don't find anything interesting. You don't find anything interesting. Still nothing. Quit looking. Okay, I found a key. I think this is my favorite silly walk, this one right here. I like this one a lot. It unlocks the door. Head inside. Wow, there's a lot of gerblins in here. Hop aboard, little gerblin! This goblin is paying more attention to their book, Goblet, than to you. You're pretty sure you aren't just going to be... But you're pretty sure you're not just going to be waltzing on by. Yes, butt scoot. Boot scoot. Terrible pants would be pants where like one leg is longer than the other, the crotch is too tight, the back is too loose, the color is too hideous for the human eye to withstand. Okay, fine. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna spoil the ending. Hey, Goblet. Good book. What thinking about how Garatio is... Garatio is the only surviving one at the end. Everyone else dying, poisoning, swording, pow blam. Wiley? Stop it! No! Wow! Spoilers! The guard runs out of the cave with their hands over their ears. You gain 22 experience. My favorite encounters in this game are the ones that end with me just doing some dumb thing and causing it to just not have to fight. This goblin is guarding a wilting little wooden bird call. They're not too busy to beat you up if you try to get past them. Alright, let's fight him. It's time to duel. Shazam! It's possible to finish the cave without fighting it. I do not have the patience to go around and do all the things necessary to make that happen. I'm sure it's wonderful, but get dunked on. Oh, I'm gonna turn the combat speed back down because the super fast stuff is weirding me out. I'm gonna make you more on fire. Alright. Get dunked on. Yeah, Pete's eyes when he does the spooky damage is just wretched. You won! Guess those goblins should have spent less time standing around here and more time standing around somewhere else you didn't want to loot. He just defined every RPG. Oh shit, I just got a lot of meat. Oh, I just got another lot of meat. I just got even... No, that's dynamite. Cool! Wait, Goblin Engagement Ring? Goblin Tiara? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, why does it take Moxie away? What's this do? Mysticality. I just want to wear it for a second. Yes. This is me now. Oh man. Nah, just the tiara for right now. I am beautiful. Never mind. Actually, I like this one the best. The crab walk is my favorite. He suffers from a rare condition known as perpetual REM sleep eyes. Jesus. How's your whiff, homie? Shit birds. Hey. Ooh. Okay, so I would have just like gotten the cave key if I fought one of the dudes. Let's fuck it. Fuck it. Who gives a damn? I certainly don't. Oh, me. G. 2 whiffs in a row. What is this, Rocket League? Well, if I'm playing Rocket League, there are far more than 2 whiffs in a row. Because I am poor at that video game. I got experience points. I already rated this telly. Cactus Jack, Fish Wizard. You hear a quiet rustling. This is a single goblin we're rummaging around in a crate filled with straw. Go ahead and beat the straw out of it. Farewell, my friend. Goodbye. You are nothing to me. Less than nothing. You made that trigger-happy goblin sad instead of... You made that trigger-happy goblin trigger-sad instead. You dig through the crates the goblin was rummaging through, and there's nothing interesting in any of them. And I feel bad for these enemies here. They're not angry or anything, they're just kind of there. Yeah... Okay, we did all that. I know I could have not killed those goblins. You know what? I should have not killed those goblins. I should have only killed the 2 goblins in there. But I wanted experience points. Because I'm a monster. You guys know this by now. I'm a monster. I'm a horrific monster with an insatiable craving for experience points. I do love the crab walk. The tiara. I am beautiful. Billy the Clay is beautiful. It's okay to be bloodthirsty as your crazy heart desires. It's your video game experience. We're just sharing in this glory. Alrighty. There's so many wonderful crowns in this game. Yeah, I bet there are. Do I want some more gumption? I'm gonna get myself some more gumption, homie. Give me that gumption, homie. I think I'll stick with the gumption. Although I do want to get rid of this hat because it is sucking my moxie like a leech. It should give me more moxie if it was my game. If I made the game. Which I didn't. 'Cause I don't know how. Any luck finding our year's supply of dynamite? The passengers are getting restless. Here you go! Good, perfect. This'll do the trick just fine. Hang back for a bit while I get the fellas set up to set up the charges, and I'll let you do the honors. Smee consults with the other workers and inspects the rocks for a time. Eventually, one of them shrugs, pushes the whole crate of dynamite up next to the rock, and wires it up to the detonator. All right, let her rip. Wait a. Don't you have a longer detonator cable?
Nope. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just give it a 3 count before you hit the plunger, so I have time to get under the trade.
Great. Any item that is any album that says goblin, generally made of suck and cactus. Yeah. Do it. Kablooey! Oh, fuck! It's Grignac from fucking... It's Grignac from goddamn Galaxy Quest. There's a large and very angry looking guy standing there. Apparently it's a little peeved at having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to its butt while it was sleeping. How are you going to handle this? I magic it away! That sound was lovely. You still your breathing and squint until you make out the rock monster's aura. As you expected, there's a web of cracks and faults in it, where the creature's energy was disrupted by the force of the dynamite. You point your finger at the weakest part of the damage and channel a little magic into it. The monster's aura shatters, and the rock drops lifelessly to the ground. You blow a little smoke from the tip of your fingers, and put it back in its holster. 48 XP, homie G.
Well, now it's a fine day's work as that is a fine day's work as I've ever seen. Much obliged, friend. We'll be getting the rest of this track laid down to head out now. Here, I'll mark our route on your map for you in case our path happens to cross again.
Yup. You discovered a new map location. Manifest Destiny Railroad Company Camp. Thanks, but can I just ride the train? Got a ticket? Just kidding. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Every seat on the train's sold out. Sorry, boss. Motherfucker! I own you! I am yours! You are mine! I was given absolute power by nothing! Your boss of the train wouldn't let you. Yeah, what the fuck? Only to have it stripped from me. Master Pump's nostrils flare. He suddenly zags off the trail onto some foothills, eventually coming to a stop outside a very fragrant mine. You discovered a new map location. Soup stock load. Stop and smell the soup. Let's stop and smell the soup. Dig through it. Yes. The item, unrefined meat nugget, makes me very happy just conceptually. Alrighty. This looks similar to another mine we've been to. These locks have been pretty picked over from the looks of it. Search them. I got a can of kerosene and some smelling salt. I got 3 cans of kerosene and some smelling salt. I need lockpicking 2. Do I not have lockpicking 2? Homie! 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 Pool of big boiling soup. Grab it. You don't have a suitable vessel. Ass nuggets. Not my knapsack on my back. I got a cultist mask. That's disconcerting. But fuck! Now I'm terrifying. Look at me. I'm terrifying. Fuck. Alright, guess I'll just be terrifying. That's just gonna be me for a while. The elevator is inoperative. Attempt to fix it. You see different sized bolts on either side. You see different sized bolts on the side of the elevator, which are all very loose. There's a sign that says 3,200 pounds pressure required, and some sort of gauge which currently reads 0, whatever that means. Now you and Pete almost have matching eyes. Yeah? Looks like you're gonna need a wrench. Leave it alone for now. I need a wrench. Well, damn it. I need more experience points so I can up my lockpicking. Fuck, I need 400? You hear the groaning noise short in the You hear a groaning noise short in the distance. Away and investigate. A cowpoke is sitting there against a rock with his legs bent in a way that seems incorrect. What happened? Dang horse threw a rod and I fell off it. Dang horse threw a rod and I fell off. Think I busted one of my dancing arms. Give him a ride back to Dirtwater. Dancing arms? Do I wanna know? Thank you kindly, stranger. I'd say I owe you one, but it seems doubtful we'll ever meet again. Alrighty. Hi. Master Hump. I just called him Master Hump. This horse threw a rod. It has an engine. Yes. Doesn't yours? Come on. Nope, not going all the way down there again. I don't care if there's wood down at the end of it. I'm not going. Nuh-uh. No. Nah. Nary. Nah. I'm gonna have to investigate every single thing, because there might be a thing to forage in front of it. You pick the edible bits off. I got cactus bits. I already dug through these haystacks. I'm going to get more cactus bits. I got a perk. Green thumb. What did that perk do for me? Well, I don't care. I don't care enough. I went there. Was there one at the Davey yard? It's mine, all mine. Thermos of spiked coffee. Whoopie fucking do. This is a nice one too. This silly walk. Nope. There wasn't. This is riveting internet television. Nope. $10 XP when I forage. That sounds great. I am pleased for that. Hot coffee. I don't know if that's how coffee works. In fact, I'm pretty sure that it's not. However, I don't care. Be calm. I will not jack your flat. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. Hey, what? What, a human? Hey, what you doing out here? What you doing out here? You thieving flapjacks, maybe? Nope. Be calm. I will not jack your flaps. Did I say something wrong? I will not flap your jock jams to flapping. Please, what you wanting? What you two wanting? Ask for its spatula. The spatula, wide and flat. I need one of it. I need one of it, am. To giving will you me? To giving will you me? It's spatula mine to giving to, this spatula mine to giving you? But having is to flipping my flapjacks. I could to teaching you a beanslinger flipping magic. Interesting to hearing about it. Okay. Will to trading a spatula for magical lesson. Teach him the lesson. You teach the goblin a simple magical cantrip to flip cooking foods over with a snap of the finger. And they happily give you the spatula. I got a Gulch Goblin spatula. I think I already got anything that was here. Professor's house. Old mission. I guess go there now. Anything to forage? I need foraging too! Homie! Homie! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness! What's wrong, sister?
They came back! They just came back and took them! I couldn't stop them!
Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened?
Oh, our holy relics! The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and they took them back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute, but what am I going to do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Billy. Now what about what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect three sacred relics from 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento? She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay. Okay, sorry. So what happened? The saints, it's too horrible. They just came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs, all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say this, but I nearly fainted. It's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics? Yeah, Memento Mary. Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh, how much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still. Alright, I'll get them back for you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. I mean, probably, but if black magic brought them back to life, it's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear, the cardinal is going to want to have a very long talk about this. But go ahead and do what you must do, I suppose. Okay. Bye. Was there any at the destroyed campsite? Nearby cloud of dust turns out a bandit on a horse riding hell for leather or unknown reasons. Well, I know them, but you don't. You pull your horse up alongside her and match her speed. Hi, what's up? Where's the fire? Get bent or get lost. Like Billy the Clay's definition of karma. Yeah. You should be careful. There's a lot of Geomide. I don't know the word. What? The rest of her sentences cut off by when her horse trips over a gopher hole and goes. There's a snarl of flailing limbs and dust. You catch her meat pouch out of the air as miscellaneous loose possessions fly out of the tumbling cloud. Them's the breaks. I got 35 meat and she fell down. Okay. Oh no, she fell down. She fell asleep. Goblin tongue. No thanks. Oh, I've been... was there any... Nope. This is a nice one too, this walk right here. The
The relics are in the catacombs under the mission. Alright, fine, let's go do that. Good luck down there. Bye! There's a perilous balancing of pyramid. It's a precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all riled up and twitching. Kick it over. Are you sure? There's a lot of them, and they're really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a great idea. It's a pile of skulls. Has been cemented together for some reason. Pick it apart. Oh, good. At the center of the pile, you unskull a shiny black stone. It's making more noise than the stone than stones usually do. You got an item. Creepy whispering stone. Weird. Kick it over. Kick 'em! Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Hello, Jenny. How are you doing? Welcome. Ooh. Well. Let's do the damn thing. I suppose. Shazam! Ugh. That's very odd. I'm okay. How are you? I'm okay. I'm just okay. Man, I just knock motherfuckers out. Let's just do that, I guess. Because they're just gonna hit me with no effect. And I'll knock them out again. And Shazam! And then by the end, I'm just gonna... You can do it, you frog-toad bustle hustler. Yup, that is what he said. I got a handful of loose teeth. The skull has a gold tooth. I take it. This skull is sitting at a weird angle. I guess it's notable for some reason. Look under it. The skull was resting on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting senses are finally honed, though not very discriminating. You got a souvenir spoon. This skull is whistling at you. That doesn't seem right. Listen closely. The skull whispers at you that it doesn't... The skull whispering, not whistling, whispering. It just sounds like gibberish, though really creepy gibberish. Let's fight this one. 'Cause fuck it. Just 'cause fuck it. 'Cause this mask gives me better stats than the hat did. You really cracked some skulls there. Well, one skull. You claim the only possession as a reward. Hey, another gold tooth. Hello. It's an empty alcove. There's a little serial number written below. Oh, hey, this is where that skull you found goes. Put it back. There we go. Safe and sound.
I just got 10 experience points for a skull that I found. Okay. Goodness. I am over leveled for this. Oh, use the Whispering Stone. I suppose that would make sense, huh? Where's the Whispering Stone? Listen to it. The rock is really whispering of a storm in some weird dialect you can barely understand. Though wait, no, it's just thick accents is all. Listen more closely. You listen carefully to the stone. Over the course of a few minutes, its whispers resolve into comprehensible English. The stuff the stone is whispering turns out to be pretty boring. It's mostly just trivia about the geology of Tennessee. Meaningless to you unless you're planning on planning a spelunking trip soon. Oh well, at least you can understand the accent now. Alrighty then. Listen closely. The skull is whispering some dark mountain secrets to you, which we can't print here because your computer would catch fire. Oh. Hold on a second. There was a plaque. This way to Pastello de Santo. It's a plaque! Here lies Saint Beefus. Beefus! Just love that little ticky 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 sound the little dude makes whenever he walks. Is actually quite funny. Yeah, I like it too. Saint Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy it just kind of flopped around a bunch. It just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to enter him in a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Gross. Geez, they really know how to build a heavy stone sarcophagus back in the day. Open it. You grunt and strain at the force. The heavy stone sarcophagus lid to open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Unfortunately, he appears to be asleep. Wake him up. Oh my goodness gracious tits! He is quite large. Eat a dick, motherfucker! I am way over leveled. Saint Beefus finger, Saint Beefus thigh. Oh, hooray! This saint appears to be resting in pieces. Reassemble it. Anatomical learning. Okay, you're pretty sure you got all the bones reassembled correctly? Nope, the very last minute the bones fly apart again. So, seems like all you accomplished was making them angry. Rats. Oh goodness. Well, let's take the pelvis out first. Why? Because I said so. Whiff, 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 wicked, over, leveled. Okay. Whiff, 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 whiff. Here. Come to me, my boy. Whiff, 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 whiff. Fuck. Let's just make my attacks more strong. Whiff, whiff, whiff. Fuck you. Boosh. Oh, I'm sorry your week's been down, Jenny. I hope stuff gets better. Well done. Now Santa Claus is in pieces, so they may not... is in pieces so small they cannot do any harm. I am a pope. Seriously. Saint Pope stands beatifically he just keeps doing his pope gestures, ignoring you. You can How can someone look so smug without having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. Insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. You can just apologize and leave. The game, I am a pope. My mind seeing that I am a poop. I mean, I am a poop. I won't mince words about it. I am a poop. And so is he, probably. In a way. It's funnier if you read the plaque that talks about him. Yeah, I bet. Later, homie. You put an end to St. Pope's hearsay once and for all. You got 66 experience. Pope's pelvis! Fake Pope hat. What does the fake Pope hat do for me? No mysticality. It's a plaque. Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucratic issues, so they weren't able to unbeatify him. Weird. Yeah, I like Pope's pelvis too. Well, we just killed all the things. I don't think we got any relics. Thank you for trying to recover our relics. Please be careful. I have them all back before you know it. Oh, so the wait a minute. The skull, the pelvis, and the finger of Saint Beefus were your relics? Those are weird relics. Oh, real relics are bits of ew. Oh, you've recovered all the relics. Oh, praise be. Thank you. I'm glad to have helped, sister. I must reward your efforts, though. We don't have much, but I can give you this old censer. We don't use it anymore because Sister Penelope is allergic to the incense. I don't know what that's supposed to say. Burp censer. And yes, I get the joke. Because it's a sensor. Let's do that. Oh wait. The coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. Look inside. It's empty. Curious. It's a pile of skulls. Strictly decorative. Doesn't seem to be anything near the... Oh, hold on. Just some trash. Clove, cheroots, butts, stubs of black eyeliner pencils, and kind of things that necromancer cultists are real litterbugs. It's strange, though. How do they even get in here? Investigate. You find a mostly burned scroll. This scroll has mostly been burned beyond legibility, but you can just barely make out something about hell cow energy in between the scorch marks. Examine it. The scroll is in bad shape, and you can't really make out anything new, but you're convinced that it must be another clue as to the whereabouts of the necromancer. You stick the scroll into your journal. I should check that out. Alrighty then. We did it. Hooray. Yes, hell cow. Of course. Nothing odd about that. Not at all. Let's go. I don't care enough. Let's head to the railroad camp. As you're riding along the dusty desert trail, you feel a change in the air. This area is thick with mystical being energy. You orient your mind along the axis of the powerful magnetic being field and follow it to a cave. A sign out front reads, "Great Garbanzo Secret Hideout. Fellow bean wizards, welcome." You discovered a new map location, the Great Garbanzo's Hideout. Check it out right now. Sign says, "Keep out, unless you are the Great Garbanzo." I am not the Great Garbanzo, but go to hell. I make the rules. It's a revolting sofa. Search it. You find some loose beans in the cushions. All-purpose beans. Oh crap, I forgot to do my homework. Oops. Well, at least it's not due until next week. I need to do my homework too. Oops. Most of these books are too fragile to touch, but there's one that looks like it's in decent shape. Grab it. Beans Illustrated. Beans Illustrated. You don't have the foggiest idea how this oven works. It requires master cookery to use. Rats. It's the Great Garbanzo's bed. Look under the pillow. It wasn't a pillow at all, but a bag of beans. All-purpose beans. I need master cookery. Damn it to hell. Fools. Oh shit. Lockpicking expertise. I can up my game. Yeah, let's up our lockpicking expertise. Hella.
Huh. You know, this spot looks mighty familiar. I think I came this way when I spent those months kind of wandering around in a daze.
When you what?
No, that's a story for another time. Sure, I carved my initials in one of these rocks, though.
He shows you a boulder with OP chiseled into the side of it. Your initials are OP? What do they stand for? Old Pete! Of course. Pete Pete has grown stronger. Read Beans illustrated to you. Okay. I should know by now that this game is basically a point-and-click adventure game. Unfortunately, the book was so fragile that your close reading caused it to crumble into dust. Really? As you ride across the lonely desert, a scrap of paper blows in your field of view. You grab it and discover that it's a half-finished crossword puzzle. Solve it. You deftly fill the answers to the rest of the clues and responsibly deposit the puzzle into the nearest appropriate trash receptacle, a gulch. You gain 43 experience. God almighty. Okay, if I'm silent, I'm doing homework. Luckily, it's not much, but I'll stick around for a bit longer, then head to bed. Alright, Jenny. Oh, shit. You sense a deposit of bean iron. Mine. You got a bean iron nugget. I don't recall that being there. You approach the arcane oven and prepare to ply your mystical trade. Forge some iron bean cookware. Okay, so I need... You contemplate your skills and the materials you have on hand. You could make something out of some bean iron. Your mind reaches into the bean iron to see what shapes it conceals. You detect 3: a spatula, a skillet, a badge. Offhand, 3 armor. 5 minutes. What do you think? I've already got a spatula. A badge with +7 spell damage sounds good. No. I'm just too tired to do the beans for everyone right now. I'll spare y'all for right now. Gosh. Is your spatula this good? That's true. Stop forging. Leave it out. Oh, what does the spatula do? It is a Gulch Goblin spatula, so no, probably not. It's a... I probably won't be using that as the only thing. No, don't cook anything. Forge some iron cookware. Some bean iron. So that I don't hardly use my weapon though. That's 5 mysticality. Gosh. Yeah, he does kind of have a bowling ball head, don't he? This is Sophie's choice right now. Hold on, what's my current lapel do? That's +2 muscle, +2 mysticality, +2 moxie. Yeah, I know that's. I was more saying I don't really use my hand weapon that much, so it having bad damage wouldn't really matter. Also, it has the same damage as my clown knife, so yeah, fuck it. Here we go, I guess. Cook something simple, I guess. Cook thinking beans. Cook greasy beans. Yeah, I'll find more bean iron. It'll be fine. We'll be okay. But now I have to decide. I guess I have 2 things of beans, but I do not have the... I've only got a 2... Gosh almighty. Hold on. Master cookery only requires 100 experience for more. If I were a bean, I'd be a small bean. My tum-tum is not big enough right now. And the next level on grit does not add to my tum-tum. So right now I probably won't cook anything because I cannot eat it just yet. So it's not going to do anything for me. You find an overturned military stagecoach, half buried behind a crate is a crate labeled supplies. The stenciled military type. You dig around the wreckage and find a manifest. Looks like thing was bound for Fort Memoriam, but it says delivery was declined. Open it up with your crowbar. Ooh, smelling salts, military grade whiskey, artillery saber. Yay, sir, yes, sir. Oh, you feel sick, Jenny? I'm sorry. Sorry you feel sick. There's a store that can open in Dirtwater later that can sell all-purpose beans. Alrighty. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. What's up, dude? This guy has stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans. Talk to him. What you got there? Jelly beans? Yep. Can I have one? Nope. Please? Nope. Get your own. Well, I never! Well, I never! Can I have one? Nope. Please? A little ways south of here, a fella named Roy Bean. Okay. Roy Bean. You discovered a new map location. Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Justice and Jelly Beans! Ladies and gentlemen, we found the House of Justice and Jelly Beans. 2
equally important things for the future of humanity. Let me tell you. Thank you. This lady is still whistling to beat the band. What's up, homie?
Howdy, boss.
Howdy, Smee. Stuck again?
Yup. Got ourselves a hell of a canyon to get across, and no materials for a bridge building.
Any idea? Any ideas?
There's an old mine town up north called Breadwood. They open a lumber camp after the mine's dried up. If you can fix a deal with them for lumber we need, I can handle the engineering side of things.
Okay, where is it? Smee marks the location of Breadwood Camp on your map. You discover a new location, Breadwood. Of course, anything you can find to build a bridge out of is fine, but it's fine by me. But that seems like the simplest option. I'll see what I can do. That's a fantastic place to go if you like guns and spittoon. I love spittoons. You guys know I love spittoons. Spittoons are my favorite. Let's go to Roy's Bean House. You come across a deserted campsite. There are signs of struggle, but the only intact object is a crate with military stencil on it. You think they're military at least. It's hard to tell with all the mushrooms. Oh yeah, the crate is also like covered with mushrooms. I kind of buried the lead there. It looks pretty flimsy, but you're 100% sure you want to touch it. Let me touch it. Alright, be safe, Jenny. I do want to touch it. I'll open it with my crowbar. You pry the lid off the crate, being careful to avoid the mushrooms just in case. And grab the supply inside. Smelling salts, incendiary bullets. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Keep looting. Nerve pills. Sorry. Bottle of laudanum. Surgical gin. Now let's get back to the trail, soldier. Sir, yes, sir. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. It's your partner. Howdy, Pete. There's another mine this way, but you seem hesitant.
Thinking about some of these places, it makes me uncomfortable. Like I got a bad old memory, but can't remember 'em.
Alright. Let me touch it. What's this even hooked up to? Flush it and see. You gain 5 experience. I am the master of flushing. I am the master of flushing. Roy must prefer to perform his morning ablutions outdoors. Perform some of your own. You gussy up a bit. Clippity cloppity clippity clop. Oof. Yikes. It's a spittoon. Nothing special about it. Investigate it. As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overwhelmingly sweet stench it exudes. Nauseatingly sweet. Like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Look inside.
Garish rainbow colors swirl together in congealing psychedelic madness. It's Roy using jelly beans as chewing. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes, of course he is. Investigate further. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been stuck on, half chewed, and then spat into a brass bucket. Do you seriously want to put your hand in that swill of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Go for it. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of the worst colors in the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. Give it to me. Well, I tried. Don't say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually you pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. You got a perk. Spittoon hand. You got an item. Befouled pistol. Yay! Yay! It's a better gun than I have. Even though it is befouled. There's a single yellow jelly bean in the case, with a sign that says Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean. Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean. Very rare. 6,000 meat. What kind of lunatic would pay 6,000 meat for a single jelly bean? Not this kind. That's for sure. Not for sale, not for sale, not for sale. This lack of jelly beans is not for sale.
Howdy there, Pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean.
Howdy, Roy. I'm Billy the Clay. What do you do here?
Well, when I first came to these parts, I was about two things: dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good. He points to the wall. Look.
He's pointing at an empty hook on the wall over a spittoon.
I still sell jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This old place is just a jelly bean museum now.
Seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate then.
How do you mean?
Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe it should just say museum.
Guess you got a point.
Yeah, jelly beans are good.
Ooh, cheddar ranch cheese it. Yum.
Ask about the jelly beans. For a jelly bean museum, I sure don't see very many jelly beans.
Huh? Bunch of crooks, shady characters stole them. All 3 jars supposed to say think. Okay, all 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm soft target now that I'm retired.
That sucks. I'll help you get them back.
Well, now, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of a reward, but I can tell you which of
which way the first group of thieves went, if you happen out that direction. I'm gonna call it a night now. Bye, guys. It was nice chilling with you. Alright, night, Jenny. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. Oh, goodness. Jelly Bean Thieves hideout. Alright, we're gonna go take out those Jelly Bean Thieves, and then we are going to call it a night as well, because it is about that time. Pete picks up a rock and polishes it on his sleeve. Find something?
Nothing real special, but it's a nice piece of frigate.
Frigate? Do they call it that because it's blue like the ocean or something? Or something else to do with a big war? Blah, blah, blah. Frigate. Nice piece of frigate. Do they call it that because it's blue like the ocean or something? Or something else to do with big warships?
Huh? No, call it because it's worthless.
Oh. Pete grows stronger. This homie! Look at this guy! This guy's got a powerful beard. You approach the bandits seated around the fire, and the meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came, lest you wanna eat lead. Well, that's not very neighborly.
Take a hike, neighbor.
You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man, and I aim to have 'em back.
Oh, is that right? And just how are you planning to do that?
That beard could be a Christmas tree. Oh, wait a minute. I want to be able to say with science. Can I afford any outfoxing? I can't. How much outfoxing do I need? Like 5? Oh, I'm not doing that. With violence! That would take too long. Man, that powerful beard is giving him quite an amount of HP. I'm probably gonna lose this fight, actually. Fight! Mortal Kombat! It's not very neighborly, says the guy in the cultist mask. Don't judge me. I do what I want. I'm my own man. Booshk. Ow. Oof. Oh no. Ugh. Cinnamon blast. Goodness. Well, this is bad, huh? Sniff it. Sniff it. I probably shouldn't waste all that. I can't even kill the one guy. I'm gonna pass away. Bye. I have left this mortal coil. Oops a daisy. Oops a doodle. Let's roll. I could dynamite them, because I do have a lot of dynamite. Oh my, the guard nods as you pass by. The cultist ignores you. If I wasn't wearing my cultist mask, would they be fighting me right now? Just looking at the spiral makes you queasy. You don't like this spiral at all. Ooh, I got bean iron. Cultist ignores you. This guy's got a square head. Sponge boob square head. Sponge boob square head. It says, Dear Jeff, or Jeff, or however you pronounce that. The big guy says to stay out of here. Praise to Roberto. Sincerely, Jeff. It's Jeff. And the other guy's Jeff too. Remember how you spoke of cow eruption before and wondered about it? Kellogg's place holds the secret to removing cow eruption. Oh, okay. Your El Vibrato transponder goes crazy when you're near these rocks. Dig in. Your deft picking reveals a ladder leading downward. Goodness gracious. Goodness me. The screen on the machinery says Chano Checka. There are 4 buttons. Some fuckro. The machine emits a noise like a duck, and a slot opens. The El Vibrato scraps in your pack vibrate as you stick them in the slot, but nothing happens. Must not be enough. There's a big cylinder on top of this big rectangle. I take it. There's a bunch of paper cards on this table. Grab them. They're full of holes. El Vibrato punch card. Complicated. Also notice the sparkly wall. I got one. Was there another one that I missed? Yeah, it kind of looks like a Fenton thermos. Just a bit. Well, I tried everything. I've done all I can do. Oh, I guess I missed one. I got it. It's mine now. I've claimed it for Spain. Alright, well, it's 12:13. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back with this next week, and we're gonna do Wind Waker tomorrow night, and Dungeons and Dragons on Saturday, I think, probably, most likely. And, yeah. Thanks so much to Bridget, and Wiley, and Alex, and, Darren, and Sarah, and Jenny, and anybody else that showed by and lurked, or anybody else that I am forgetting.
Yeah, it's a fun night, and I think we'll... Is there anything else that I say at the end of these? I don't even know. I used to say a whole bunch of shit at the end of the things, and now I just kind of like, until next time, bye. I don't know. Thank you guys a lot. It was a fun time, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. Take it easy, everybody.